Hey guys, this is RAINEY from ososimply.com. Last week we went over the 2 essential nanny skills, and this week part 2 dives into age-specific nanny skills. As a nanny, there are a number of skills you'll always need. As the child ages, the specific skills needed to properly care for that child change. Today we're going to go over what some of these are so that you can be prepared for any future nannying jobs. I've organized the skills into 3 age groups: kid to teen, which include ages 4 to 13, toddlers, ages 1 to 3, and baby, ages 0 to 1. My age groupings may seem a bit backwards, and that's because they are. These are the age groups that nannies should start with from easiest to hardest. Most people that contact me looking to become a nanny think of starting with babies because they think they're easiest. Babies often follow a highly rigid schedule, are far more vulnerable to hazards and illness, and have no way of communicating other than crying. To care for a baby, you have to be intuitive. You also have to be pretty confident in yourself because you won't be able to ask them what they think of something you're doing. I think it's easier to start with an age of kid that already has a voice. Kids 4 to 13 years old already have an idea of what they need, like, don't like, and have the ability to communicate those clearly. So let's start there. Maintaining a good schedule. You need to be able to set and follow a schedule. Especially as kids start going back to school, you need to have a thorough schedule. Your schedule needs to include every kid in the house to make sure activities don't overlap. Block scheduling from Paige. I love Paige's vlogs and think this one about block scheduling is super helpful. It makes sense. Schedule things out in chunks of time rather than hour by hour to really make the most of your day. Here's a sample schedule that would be good to try. 7. Wake up. Kids naturally wake up around 7 in the morning. Between 7 and 8, you can have playtime or free time if your kid isn't in school or starts later. 8 is breakfast. I like to read books or have an audiobook playing. 8:30, get ready. This includes brushing your teeth, your hair, getting dressed, picking up dirty clothes. 9 to 10 can be playtime. I like to make this time educational, so this is the time where we have interactive play. 10 o'clock, go for a walk and then have a snack. 11 o'clock is nap time. A quick note about nap time. Nap times vary for each kid and age. As they get older, this time can be rest time, where they can read a book and relax in their room for at least an hour. This gives them the opportunity to nap if they like and gives you a well-deserved break. 1 o'clock is lunchtime. I like to review what we learned during morning play or listen to more of our book. 1:30 is play, free time, or an outing. Here's where all of your fun activities and projects happen, or you can go out on an adventure to the library, park, or museum. You can always find a way to mix things up and get out of the house. At 3 o'clock, school's out. This is normally when you pick up your school kids. 3:30 includes a snack and rest time. For my younger kids that had a half day, this is a bonus playtime. I try to use this time to have creative play, arts and crafts, Play-Doh, or painting, something quiet. I also do allow screen time during the rest time for the older ones, since their brains are usually quite overloaded from school. 4 o'clock is homework and house chores. Depending on the amounts of homework that the kids have, they can finish quickly. Then they can do their assigned house chores or help with dinner. House chores include prepping for tomorrow. They empty their backpack of papers that stay home, make sure anything that needs to be seen or signed is done so and put back in their bag, and they pick out their lunch for tomorrow and help make it. 5 o'clock is dinner. 6 o'clock is cleanup time, dinner dishes, and play area from earlier in the day are cleaned up. I do encourage cleaning as we go, but this is the time to pick up the odds and ends that are still out. 7 o'clock is when our bedtime routines start. It includes taking a bath, picking out clothes for the next day, and reading a story. By 8 o'clock, they're in bed. Now, this varies with age. As kids get older, they may get an extra hour of TV in the evening or may have to finish up some homework in between cleanup time and the start of their bedtime routine. But be flexible. This is just a general outline of a schedule. Toddlers 1 to 3. Play pretend. Make sure that your playtimes are longer for these little ones. Playing gives them an opportunity to learn life skills. They get to start figuring out how to solve problems, interact with others, and use their imagination. There are endless learning opportunities that can happen during free play. Asking questions and being involved is key for aiding good pretend play. Also, get creative with the toys you have. Not everything has to be what it seems. Often, typical household items make the best, most interesting toys. There are so many activities for this age because it's prime time for learning and early development. Check out our Pinterest board at Oh So Simply for some awesome activity ideas. The younger you start teaching and making opportunities to learn, the better. Give your babies ample chances during the day to practice new skills. Tummy time is essential for many physical developments in the early stages. What is tummy time? It is exactly what it sounds like. Tummy time is time baby spends on their tummy. I will do another article that has other baby development achievements. That article will explain how I track and encourage early learning. I will also include the top 5 things you won't want to forget to do as time flies by. Thanks for listening, you guys, and check back with us on Friday for our next release. For more nanny tips and advice, subscribe to our blog at ohsosimply.com.